Hello Libra, welcome to your daily message. If you are new here, I'm Auji and this is Sacred Libra, where we talk all things Libra. Welcome, welcome, welcome. How are you guys doing? I hope you guys are doing well. I do have a download for you. And the download is you've kind of got some type of information. This has been like real crazy with the information that's been given, that's been going around. Like, it's so much information. And I feel like there's so many people who tries really, really hard to misunderstand information that's just laid, that's just flat out there. So there's some information that you were able to get, that you were able to crack some code or hack into a system just because you have some type of information. You were able to do something like get into a certain space that you normally would not be able to get into without this information. You were able to find something out, meet someone, go somewhere, be in some type of environment that you probably would not have been in if you didn't have this information. And also this kind of makes you like the magician, the mage, okay? Kind of makes you like, I feel like somebody has a really good ability of finding information, finding out really, really good information. Like, a person could just be like a natural student or a natural researcher, or maybe just they're always falling into the information that they need. So I do get this message where a person may feel, you may feel like you're blocked. You don't have the information that you need. But just trust, you're going to stumble right into it, and that information is going to give you access to a space that you normally wouldn't be in. So it's like, don't even worry about it. Some information just keeps on coming to you. It's like whether you want it or not, you stumble into information. It's like whether you want to know or not. I just feel like your eyes are open, so you're able to see things, you're able to decode things, you're able to figure things out that normal people, I feel like normal minds probably would not be fazed by, they probably aren't interested in, or they probably aren't like noticing, are unaware. So you have an awareness. There's a lot of people who are unaware. A lot of people who are oblivious of their surroundings. All right, you got big happy changes coming out. Raise your hands. Within the next few months, big happy changes are happening. I feel like somebody's life is going to completely change. I have been getting this energy where there's a lot of people that's walking into motherhood. There's a lot of people that's walking into financial abundance. There's a lot of people that's walking into higher levels of consciousness. So this could possibly change the direction of your life or change your life. You know, a person who doesn't have a child and the next thing you know, they have a child, it changes their life forever. Okay. I feel like something completely changes your life within the next few months, and it's a really, really, it's a big happy change. Lots of big happy changes. We do have the inner child, so that possibly could be a lot of people walking into motherhood, mothering, fathering children, walking into motherhood, walking into fatherhood. We also have a really, really big opportunity. Put your hands up to the sky, okay? Raise your hands up. It says I feel like you've taken a step back. You know what happens when you take a step back? You're able to see the full picture. I feel like for some of you guys, there's also this energy where you're trying to figure out what is going on. What's going on with you? What's going on with the situations that you're getting into? What's going on with the environments that you're into? Like, what is going on? What's happening? And you naturally take a step back because you're like, whoa, wait a minute. And the moment that you take a step back, that is the moment where you actually can see the bigger picture, where you actually can see what's actually happening, okay? What's actually taking place. I got on my Millionaires don't believe in astrology. And then on the back it says, but billionaires do. The famous quote by J.P. Morgan. Available at thesacredshop.com if you're interested or need to feel cozy today for some reason. It's been a little chilly. Well, not too chilly, but a little breezy. But feeling cozy today. I like it. It's fitting the aesthetic of all the gold. All the gold. Yeah, but if you're interested in this hoodie, it is on thesacredshop.com, okay? Millionaires don't believe in astrology. And then on the back it says, but billionaires do, right? Because they do. They definitely do. Let's see. God is your source. Everything you need is supplied by the infinite source of God, and your faith opens the doorway to receive faith. Having faith that God is your source, that you are serving the infinite source. In God, there's no lack or limitations. Rather, there's plenty of abundance for all to share. You have an earth angel. I feel like, so somebody is definitely going to have a run-in with an earth angel. It's I feel like you, okay, so that's the information that you know. Normally, we have these unaware interactions with angels all the time. Angels are all over. At least that's what I believe. They're all over. They're in the human form. It's not like a person comes shining with wings and there's just angelic there's angelic people that are placed all around to aid us. Physical, spiritual, everywhere. And a lot of the times we don't know that a person is an angel. We just may think a person is nice. We may just, you know, think a person had the right things to say. So I do feel like you may know that someone is an angel. Know that someone is angelic. Someone could have also been doubting your angelic properties too, because you do have an earth angel. You are a light worker that has come to teach the earth about love. Come to earth to teach about love. So a person could be doubting your angelic ways or the pureness of your heart, but then they find out that that's just who you are. That's also what I'm getting. Like somebody could just be like thinking that you're this or you're fake or you're gonna, you know, do something, betray or something like that, but you don't. It's really you. This is really, you are really who you say you are, or you are really like what you've shown up to be. Somebody is definitely having a child. Somebody could definitely be with child or something right now. There's need for you to hold your inner child close. Be very, very patient with yourself. There's also a need for you to free yourself. Take control of your life. It's time for you to take control of your life back. For some of you guys, this will be you getting out there. Like you want love, but you are not out there. You are not proactive with getting love. It's time for you to free yourself. And then also there's a self-imposed prison when it comes to, it's something that you are sabotaging yourself with when it comes to love. So I feel like, you know, when you want something so, most of the people who want something really, 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 really bad, or really, really hold on to something too tightly, or it's too desperate, too eager, they usually mess something up. So I feel like you could be just too eager when it comes to, or you could be a little desperate, or you could just be a little bit too just wanting something too bad. I feel like there's a need for a person to relax. Like completely relax. I do feel like a person, your love life could be affected by children. So you could definitely have children. I have Just see somebody who has like children who could have possibly put all their energy into their children, and now they're trying to get out there and date or and experience life, have more fun, something like that. But it's time for you to take control of your life. This is like, get out there, have fun. If you have a person, like, there's certain fears. It could be certain insecurities that you have, certain past things that happened in a relationship or past traumas that you've been dealing with that's stopping you from actually experiencing this love relationship. For some of you guys, it's more so like fun. Like, go out there and just meet new people. See what's out there. Mingle. Mix and mingle. Let's see what's in the message cards for us today. It's the black sheep. The black sheep has been coming up a lot. Okay, so the black sheep is here. The black sheep has been coming up a lot. What's going on with the black sheep? Basically, you're able to see something completely different. All right, we have the tower. Wow. The black sheep is about the tower. It's about the destruction of a false foundation. It's the person who can see that the foundation is false. So for some of you guys, you've been seeing that this foundation is false. You've been seeing that a foundation is going to crumble. You've been seeing that something isn't right and it crumbles. Something may happen just as you say. It crumbles. It completely crumbles. You're in this Empress energy. I feel like love brings you in your Empress energy, and it doesn't have to be love with the person. It's like loving what it is that you do. Making love to your work. Making love to your, life. Romanticizing your life in the most way possible. Love wins. So whatever that is, like, love wins. Love completely has dominion, whether it's the love, the pureness of love in your heart, whether it's just love, period. I feel like true love is going to win here. There's also abundance takes over. I'm also getting like somebody's like answered prayers or something like that with this Ace of Cups. There's an overpour. There's an overflow of abundance here. Something brings you to power. So the black sheep goes to power. It's given like the black sheep goes right into power. Something brings the black sheep to power. There's a message for you. Got the Princess of Wands here, dancing with fire. There's a message for you. There's a message about playing with fire. So the black sheep has a message about playing with fire. You know what happens? Everybody knows what happens when you play with fire. You get burnt. So, which means that somebody is playing with something that you are not supposed to play with. Somebody could be playing with something that's actually dangerous to play with. There's a message. You can have a message about playing with fire. There's also a person who feels like that they have mastered the game. Like they are a mastermind, that they can play. They know how to, drop the fire right before it burns. They know how to, when a person doesn't get caught. And instead of like thinking like, oh goodness, let me, stop right here. Normally a person doesn't think that. Like when you don't get caught, you just become better and better and better and better at what it is you do. You kind of like get a better skill. So I feel like there's a person who kind of thought that they can finagle or they can do something better. And I feel like you could have seen through it and you could have been calling something. So there's something that falls down. Here it's you. You see that hand? That doesn't go down. That's still able to survive after this tower, after something completely breaks. We have the energy of the Empress here. Somebody is also getting reunited with the mother. There's a quick reconciliation or reunion. That's a better word to say. There's a quick reunion. Yeah, I'll do a black card here. There's a quick reunion, but somebody's playing with fire. So you could have had a message about playing with fire, or this is not something to play with, or this is not something I feel like you could have been warning someone, or you could have been giving a person a warning, and somebody didn't listen. Okay, you got forming new relationships, and a lack of intimacy. You have good credit here. There's a lack of intimate connection for the black sheep. Okay. Because there's a close snake. I feel like you could be thinking, you could be wanting some type of intimate connection or cozy connection, or a certain type of support, or a certain type of love, or a certain type of compassion, a certain type of thoughtfulness that you're not getting. Is because you could be close with a snake, or that you could be expecting this from a snake. You could be expecting this from the wrong people. There's a lot of that going on. Expecting certain support from people who are not going to pour. They don't have that water to give you. Or they may have it, but they're just not giving it to you. So it's going to be important right now for you to water what waters you. Yeah, that's going to be real important for you. Okay, so you do have centered. You have passion here. I feel like there's new love that's coming out. There's something, you're in good with it. You have good credit with this thing. You have good credit with whatever is coming towards you. Something is destructing. Like you could have seen that something was going to destruct. It was bound to destruct, and you could have told people like, no, don't even, no, this is something that you don't want to play with. This is something this is not. I do feel like a lot of people didn't take this seriously. Yeah, I do feel like a lot of people did not take this seriously. Whatever warning you did have, a person kept touching fire, and they thought that they can master it. Like, I don't get burned, or it doesn't hurt that much, or I know when to drop it, or I know when to... You know when you're playing with fire, because I know I used to. Sometimes that flame can get out of control, and you may think, I know, but then sometimes it get out of control, and you get to panicking. So I feel like the flame is out of control. Something goes out of control. Somebody thought they knew what they were doing, and they didn't have a clue what they were doing. I just heard somebody is going to get there's time for consequences. There's certain types of consequences for certain things. Yeah, we have the Hierophant here. Wisdom. Yeah, you had wisdom about some type of tower, there was something that you shouldn't touch, or something that you didn't touch, and you try to make sure other people didn't touch, okay? You got some important information from your intuition, and you held on to it. Yeah, you had some important information, and you held on to this important information. You could have also shared it with another person that was close to you, or you could have shared something, but something got lost in the sauce to the journey of whatever you were trying. Something got lost. There could have been some betrayal. There could have been some negative, low vibing people along the way, or activities, or something like that. Questionable motives. It's like something got lost in the sauce with you trying to just spread some type of wisdom. All right, let's get into it. We already 20 minutes and I didn't even start. But let's get into it. It's like you tried to warn them. Oh, I see the net caster. Your fish is here. So yeah, if your fish is here, then that means karma is here for someone else. If the reciprocal energy is here, or the returns on your investment or what you gave out, then the returns are here. So this is this is karma. Something is karma. Yeah, this is karma. All right, let's see. Somebody could be working with a shaman or getting some healing from a shaman. Someone could be a shaman. You do got the Hierophant here, so a lot of like a spiritual energy coming out. All right, let's see. Your current placement, Libra, you have the Spirit of the River, the Sky Dancers, and the Garden of Venus. With the arrow, wow. All you have to do is surround yourself with peace. But right now, there's this energy of surrender. So it's in a place where you want to surrender. So you could have had this energy where you felt like, okay, you know what? I'm going to release, so I'm going to let go, I'm going to just accept, or I'm going to just, you know, this is what it is. I'm just going to accept it and protect myself, or and go free to be peaceful. This is this energy of you like surrendering some type of burden, something you were dealing with, or just, I feel like letting go of control in a certain type of area. However, the act of you letting go of control, this could be like you finally accepting that a relationship is over, or finally accepting that a relationship will never be what you want it to be. This surrender, it moves you to the Garden of Venus here. We did have the Empress here. So this Garden of Venus is rest and renewal. It's also the Garden of Plenty. It's also the Garden of abundance. Sorry, can't talk. But it's the Garden of Abundance. It's a garden of rest, renewal, rebirth, re-energizing, transformation, also abundance, promise, a lot of plenty, a lot of stuff. It's a very, very fruitful land. So something is taking you to fruitful lands, and you're getting there in the means of surrender. So you may have felt like a big like effort, and that is going to move you. Like, don't be afraid to say that. Don't be afraid to say, you know what? And this is you giving up some type of control in a certain area. Giving up being controlling or trying to control the outcome. It's like, you know what, I'm going to just take me. I'm going to stop trying to steer this thing. You could have had the urge to just completely stop. You could have also had the urge to completely detach. Okay? Yeah, Tower. This is all Tower energy. There's a big transformation that's happening on the inside of you. Okay. This is like a spiritual death in a sense. Okay. I also feel like the release or the thing that you're surrendering could be a false foundation. Something could be set up on false foundations, things like that. I do also feel like you could have released the urge to save. Remember this energy of you having some type of information, you having some type of warning, or you're trying to warn, or you're trying to help, or you're trying to fix. That type of energy, you could have gotten the energy to detach. You could have done a whole bunch of stuff where you want to just detach now. For some of you guys, you're going to be moving right into the spirit of a new relationship. You know, a new love relationship, whether that's with yourself, with spirit, with another person. It's just moving you right into a new relationship. So if you have the energy where you want to release or you want to surrender a certain type of relationship, you move right into the relationship that you want. First, you have to give up the false foundation of the relationship that you want, or the false replica. This is it's a replica of a relationship that you want. It's not the real thing. So this is this is you releasing, okay? See what's happening on the spiritual realm, okay? On the spiritual realm right now, you're moving out of stagnation. You do have the dust devil, okay? And you have the feast of plenty, which we said you're moving right into the garden, which the garden is about rest and renewal, but it's also abundance. It's also fruitful. It's very, very fruitful land. It's the land of plenty. So this is the feast of plenty. It's the choices and their consequences. So again, like I said, if we are getting returns right now, this is the return of karma. So your choices, the things that you chose to do, the things that you chose to, somebody is reaping their consequences or reaping the benefits of their choices. I feel like this is definitely going to be your benefit because you are moving out of stagnation, dust devil, and you do have the whale song, which is resonating here. This means that you have a song with many, like you have a song that resonates with many all around the world. Also a song of love. So it looks like you tried to pour love into a situation, or you were pouring love into a situation, so you get love back. If there are other people that's pouring other things into a situation, they get things back. Like this is the time where things are being handed out. So you do have the Merit Guardian. This is a great time for you to kind of look at yourself and self-reflect. A lot of Scorpio energy here. This is where you're self-reflecting on your choices. What choices have you made? What have you chose? What types of things have you manifest? What thoughts did you choose to think? How did you choose to love yourself? How did you choose to speak to yourself in this phase? To be real reflective type of energy, where you kind of looking and seeing like, oh, how have I been speaking to myself? What have I chosen to do? How have I chosen to show up? Who have I chosen to be? What thoughts have I chosen to think? Because right now it's like, it's something that you put out. It's everybody is getting it back. Yeah, we got the clouds. And this is the bright side towards happiness. So on the spiritual realm, this stuff is shining towards happiness. So if everybody is getting the consequences of their choices, and yours is shining to the brighter things in life, the happiness, the love, all of that, that means that you've been pouring love into a situation. Again, emphasis, we do have the sun. This is popularity. This is happiness. This is wish fulfillment. All of that good stuff. We do have the star here. We have like success. We have this energy of you kind of like manifesting and attracting everything that it is that you want. So when it comes to love here, oh, we have the lady. We got the lady coming out. But when it comes to love, there's a perfect storm that happens. But some of you guys, you could have thought that you needed to detox. You could be thinking that you need to detox when it comes to love. Like you need to give yourself a rest. You may be thinking that you need to repair your mind, body, and spirit, the way that you talk to yourself. You may think, and this has nothing to do with another person outside of you. When it comes to this me-tox, it's a me-tox, okay? Repairing the body, mind, and spirit with self, repairing the relationship with self. If you felt like you had to get more connected with yourself in the last couple of days or weeks, or you felt like you had to switch something up, you felt like you had to, like, you know, fall more in love with yourself, romanticize, you know, your life a little bit more, become more intimate with self, that this is definitely for you. There's a perfect storm. So there's something that's happening that does not look like it's going to give you the outcome that you want. But a storm, it puts you in a perfect place. Something needs to move around just a little bit. But this is definitely like a connection here. I'm getting like somebody is in a connection. It's the power of community. Also, for some of you guys, the person who you are in connection with, they're going to bring you in connection with other people, and you're going to see the power of that community. Also with friendships and things like that, it's like a good networking stage and things like that. You're also going to be seeing the consequences, or the consequences from your choices in relationships. Who have you decided to get in relationship with? Who have you decided to create bonds with? Who have you decided to create unions with? What types of relationships have you decided to water? Okay, you're going to be seeing like the consequences of that, of you watering these types of relationships. It produced these types of fruits. And speaking of fruit, we have the lady. And the lady is the one who's going to enjoy and reap their rewards. This is you enjoying the fruits of your labor. So when we're thinking about you watering and seeing what types of fruits you produce, just know that these fruits that you produce, you'll be able to enjoy. And the lady is more like the Empress type of vibe. So there's a lot of deep feelings within the relationship that you may have with the person. Divine feminine energy is really, really big in a love relationship, okay? We do have a dog. Yeah, this is a loyal friend. So there's something that you watered, some relationship that you're nurturing that's going to bring you out a loyal friend, okay? This person could be the year of the dog. A dog could be symbolic. For some of you guys, you could be spending more time with your dog, okay? Somebody could be calling you up. This person could be calling you up with some type of good news. Maybe they have some good news to share. Yeah, it's some really, really good news. There's also a person who's really, really happy. So somebody has some really, really good energy. There's a person who also makes you enjoy life more. Like, you know how, like, you're supposed to find a person who you can, like, do life with, who you can, like, have a blast with on earth. There's a person who makes you feel like I can have a blast with this person on earth. Like, they just make you enjoy life a bit more. Now, when it comes to finances, okay? Finances here. So we do have the lay of the land, which is ancestral wisdom. We also have the universe as your partner, which means you are in the hands of the universe. You are working with the universe right now, so you can ask the universe what you need, where you need them to show up, what you need them to show you, what type of information. Also, there is an initiation. Speaking of that information that we were talking about when we first started, the download from the hacking into some type of information. This could have a lot to do with career, okay? It's like the universe is setting you up in different places. It's making you see different things so you can have this information. Because why? You are the oracle. Right now, you're supposed to be waiting for important information. So you're being set up to get some type of important information when it comes to career, okay? You got the oracle here. Wait for important information. This will be you clearing yourself, you tapping more into your intuition, you kind of clearing your mind, clearing your energy, clearing your space, decluttering so that something can come in, okay? Also releasing a lot of things. We do have the railroad. There's going to be a long journey. There's going to be somewhere where you need to go or something that you need to do, okay? Also, there's a lot of extraordinary honors and fame. A lot of you getting your flowers. A lot of success. A lot of people taking good interest in you and things like that. A lot of people watching. Also, I feel like you could be the bearer of something. Like you could be a researcher. You could be someone who kind of research things and then tell a lot of people what you've researched, okay? The energy surrounding you right now is we do have Will-o'-the-wisp, which is the shadow type of energy. We also have the sky bridge, which is a possibility for union. And we also have a caterpillar here, which is opportunity. There's a hidden treasure inside your shadow that brings about an opportunity, but you have to be able to become in union or be in union with your shadow. And this could be a part of you that you keep pushed away. This could be a part of you that you haven't really tapped in. You probably don't know this side of you, or you probably just, I don't know. But this is you getting in touch with your subconscious. I'm also getting this energy of no looking back. This is an energy of no looking back. Let me go into Sky Bridge real quick. This could also be forgiveness. Getting this energy of no looking back. What needs to be connected or disconnected? So there's a big choice. There is, right now, this is a possibility for a big quantum leap. Life believes that you're ready for this big quantum leap. This could be you connecting. Okay, so the path behind you is no longer a valuable option. You have to act soon, though, or you run the risk of being stuck at the edge of the cliffs. So it's almost given like this energy of the tower, or this death card energy. What was before is no longer an option. Is gone. Now you have to make some type of choice right in front of you. And it's this energy of the warrior, because right now is the time for a quantum leap here. I do feel like you do have to face your shadow with this energy. What does your shadow want? And your shadow is kind of leading you to this type of opportunity. With this leap, it comes an opportunity here, but you have to be fearless in order to take this leap. Yes, you get a moment before you take this leap or you make this big choice. Is you connecting the dots or you disconnecting something. But something is going to happen. If not, it's just going to happen without your, against your will. So you either make the decision to, have some type of free will in here, or it happens against your will, something. But then not choosing is also a choice too. So the choice is yours. We do have the rose here, which is beauty, but rugged health. Take care of you. Yeah, some type of, I was about to say this. Some type of shock from some bad news. On the outside, it looks like everything is fine with you. But you need to consult that part on the inside that is not fine, which will be your shadow. Okay? Which definitely will be your shadow. There could have been some secrets exposed within the family, or something that was exposed within the family. something that could have been shocking or something like that exposed. This kind of was like some bad news. It shocked you. Could have been with close people, but I'm definitely getting like a family quarrels, things like that. All right, what's coming to you fast is a contract here. A sacred contract is coming to you. We have the galactic mushroom, the divine matrix. You never know what's connected, and this is the bold step forward. So fast things coming. It's a contract. It's you never know who's connected. This is giving me this energy with this like this angelic presence. But for some reason, you may know that a person has some type of angelic presence. You may feel like it's just something about them. It's something about them. It's something about this person. You never know how one thing leads to another. I feel like you may be faced with a contract very, very soon in the very, very near future. Faced with some type of contract that you didn't know you'll be able to get this from this. You didn't know these two people were connected, or these two companies were connected, or this was connected. This also brings you to this bold step. Make sure you connect with your emotions. You do have the water guardian. Connect with how you feel. Also, this is manifestation. This is you attracting, letting your feelings attract some type of desired outcome. Look, contracts, people, connecting with people. Didn't know that when you connect with this person, that you connect with that person, and you connect with something brings you some type of desired outcome. You'll be surprised how your connections with the person brings you this desired outcome, or why God was trying to get you to connect with this person. Okay. Future energy, we do have the cosmic womb. Okay. This is the divine feminine energy. We have divine feminine is deep diving into into a task here. So this divine feminine energy, you can have a divine feminine around you, or you could be this divine feminine. Some divine feminine is focused, like completely focused. Focused. Okay? And this could be some type of creations. This is the all you can see. All you know. You're focused on this. This is all you're focused on, all you can see. You have the eyes of the prey. Look at that. Just focus. This is all you know. And what you know is joy, happiness, honey, sweet life. This is you going right into the garden. It's like you're going to be focused on the joy and the lights and the love and this. That is all the divine feminine is completely focused on. This could be a child. This could be you. You could be going into motherhood, fatherhood, or something like that. This is also the key. There's a need for you to focus on the love. For some of you guys, you may be focused on your relationships, completely focused. Like this is all like, this is going to be taking up your time, okay? This brings you to a lot of success and love, success and finances. Again, you could be focused on the creation. It's just like the divine feminine is focusing on something, like completely focused. The message from spirit is deep quiet. There's a change of power. There's a need for you to meditate. There's a need for you to take like a day off or something like that and be deeply quiet so you can find the voice of your soul, so you can listen to the voice of your soul, so you can listen to your inner voice, because the herald of change is here. I also feel like there's going to be we talked about this power shift. So there is a power shift that's happening. It's happening very, very fast. The direction of things are going to change very, very fast. And this is power getting back into the right hands. So be mindful of how things completely like change. Something is going to change completely. Power is returning to the right hands. There's need for you to listen to the voice of your soul. So go deep. Might want to do some long meditations. Take some time to yourself. When deep quiet comes into a reading, it's like, it's a need for you to be still. Need for you to be still to yourself. So Spirit is telling you to be still. Do nothing. Yeah, do nothing. You got the pig. You got phenomenal luck and abundance coming to you. You got high honors coming to you. You got the ship coming right to you. There's also whatever you lost is coming back to you. There's no need for you to do anything. It's like do nothing and you'll see. Change is coming. Change is afoot. All right, Libra. I'm going to leave it right here. I hope this reading resonates. If it does, make sure you give this reading a big thumbs up. Make sure you guys are subscribed. I love you guys, and I will see you in the next video.